You're telling yourself, if I could just develop a few good habits and remove the old bad habits, I would achieve my goals so much faster. But you've been telling that to yourself for so long, and you've tried to develop good habits, but how come you end up going back to the old habits and almost totally forgetting the good habits? And I believe it's time to truly change that, to truly develop the good habits and remove the old, and I'm going to show you how to exactly do that. Because a habit is simply something you've done so many times that you don't even need to think about while you're doing it. The example could be with your phone. You very likely grab your phone, check social media, and you don't even think about it. We are speaking together, I just tell you I will be back in 2 minutes, you immediately grab your phone and just do some random stuff. Just imagine how your life would be different if you could easily wake up on time, you could easily go to the gym, you could easily focus on your priorities. Do you think that you would achieve your goals faster if that was something you would naturally do? And I know that the answer is yes, but the whole time you were missing one key ingredient to really make any habit to last. Because remember, to the brain, it doesn't make any difference if it's good or bad habit. It doesn't know that scrolling social media is a bad habit and focusing on deep work is a good habit. Your brain will naturally do more of things that you repeatedly do, and you repeatedly do the things that you link pleasure to. And I want you to remember that whatever will be rewarded will be repeated. That's the key. But many people, they start a new habit, they do it, and after that they feel, I could do better, or they feel bored, or they say, that's difficult. And as a result, next day it will be even harder to do that, or ultimately they give up altogether. Why? Because they are not linking pleasure to that new habit. Let's take, for example, people who run marathons, or like myself, going to ice bath every morning. How come we enjoy it? How come during the process it's painful? People running marathon, they're saying how painful it was, and then they sign up to another one. Or during the ice bath, it's difficult, and then I said I can't wait to do another one. Why? Because at the end of the experience, we feel pleasure, we feel positive emotions, and that's why I say whatever will be rewarded will be repeated. So let's take the example in sports. Let's say basketball. Let's say they score 60 points and they celebrate every single point, even though they didn't even win the match, they didn't even win the championship, but they celebrate every single point. But how is it in your life? You wake up, you don't celebrate. You do some good actions, you don't celebrate. You make some good decisions, you don't celebrate. But then you make few bad decisions. Then you repeat few bad habits and you beat yourself down. Instead of rewarding the good, you're magnifying the bad. But I want you to start doing the opposite. I want you to celebrate every single point, which in your life could be waking up early, working on your business, focusing deeply, going to the gym, eating healthy. Every single one of these activities are your points and your opportunities to celebrate. But I don't want you to celebrate by buying yourself something. I want you to celebrate internally. What it means? Let's say after recording this video, I will go in front of a mirror, I will high five myself, I will look myself straight into the eyes, and I said, Vash, you've done an incredible job. I'm so proud of you. You're again one step closer to impacting millions of people. Whatever it is, but I basically celebrate and I tell myself something encouraging, and guess what happens? Next day, it's easier to do the task again. Almost the brain is like, I can't wait to go to the ice bath. I can't wait to focus deeply. I can't wait to wake up on time. Why? Because I'm linking pleasure to it. And whatever you link pleasure to will be repeated. So what I want you to start doing is I want you to sit down and write down one habit that will have the biggest impact on your life. Because I know you could develop 10 other habits, 10 habits that will serve you, but you will overwhelm your brain so much because all of these things are new to you, so it will take so much energy that you will burn out after a few days or few weeks. I want you to start slow and build gradually, because there is not that many habits you need to develop to succeed. So I want you to start with habit that will have the biggest impact. So really look at the list of habits you would love to develop and ask yourself which one of these habits would get me closer to my vision. And it could be, for example, for me, it would be at least wake up on time. That's so important. Not hitting snooze button, meditating in the morning, then focusing deeply throughout the day. Choose one of these habits and really start doing it daily. So let's say it's waking up on time. So every single time you wake up on time, what I want you to start doing is you will celebrate. So you will high five yourself. You will go to the mirror and tell yourself, man, you've done an incredible job, and tell yourself that you're one step closer to your goals. And this is crucial, because the more you do it, the more it will be easy to repeat it the next day. So almost the habit you should develop immediately is to celebrate at least 5 times every single day. And yes, at the beginning it will be unnatural, because you are used to just beating yourself down, always being like,
oh, you haven't done this, or you missed this, or you're not good enough.
But I want you to start doing the opposite. And what will happen, you will not only develop great habits that will last for life, but also you will develop this inner confidence, being your best friend, knowing that you can do anything you set your mind to. And this is how you can develop any habit. So if you want to develop a habit that will last for a lifetime, that will get you closer to your goals, and you finally make a lasting change, not a change that will just go away after 3 or 4 days, you get pumped up, and after a week you don't even know you said something about changing. If you want to make lasting change, start celebrating every single win you have every single day, because these small wins are actually the big wins. Because to get to your goals, it just consists of thousands and thousands of small wins. So start celebrating them and see yourself transforming in front of your eyes. And if you haven't watched the previous video on meditation, go and watch it now, because this is another way to develop strong positive habits that will help you achieve your goals. So if you have any questions, just drop them down below in the comments, and I will see you in the next video.